Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurelyzurina Sukri. I'm a final year student from Bachelor of Process and Food Engineering. I will present about my final year project entitled Separations of Alpha Amylase from Red Pitaya Pill Through Membrane Filtration. Pitaya flesh constitute about 70% of the fruit has been consumed fresh by consumer and been processed into various industrial products. Consequently, about 22% of the total weight of the pitaya has generated waste such as pills, and this waste without proper management will lead to environmental issue. So in my study, I will try to extract the amylase from pitaya pill by using one process, which is membrane process. So the objective of this project is to determine the physical, chemical and rheological properties of pitaya flesh and pill extract, and to purify alpha amylase enzyme from pitaya pill crude extract using 2 stages of ultrafiltration system. Generally, this project was divided into 2 phases. For the first phase is the characterizations of pitaya flesh and pill extract. The physical, chemical, and rheological properties were analyzed, which are the pH, total solid, enzyme activity, protein content, specific activity, particle size distributions, and rheological properties. For the second phase is the purifications of alpha amylase from pitaya pill extract by using 2 stages of UF process, and the membrane's molecular weight cut-off used is above and below the alpha amylase molecular weight, which are 100 kDa and 10 kDa respectively. This membranes is used because of the alpha amylase molecular weight was around 42 kDa. Besides, the modeling of the membrane falling mechanism was evaluated in order to identify the main falling mechanism involved during the UF process. So this is the samples of the crude extract, and in the left side is the figure of the pill extract, and we can see that the color is more bright while the flesh extract is more dark. The results and discussions. So we can see that the pH and the total solids of the pill found in this study was lower compared to the flesh. For the particle size distribution analysis, from the figure, it is observed that the pill shows a presence of larger size distribution compared to the flesh. This is because the pill contain higher volume of polysaccharide compared to the flesh. Next is the enzyme activity, protein content, and specific activity. In the enzyme activity and protein content found in the pill extract is much lower compared to the flesh. Therefore, low specific activity was reported in pill extract. Although the pill has less presence of amylase, it is a wise move to focus on its utilizations and the extractions of amylase. And the extractions of the amylase since this part is considered waste in the industry. Next is the rheological properties of pitaya extract. So the effect of temperature and pH on rheological behavior of pitaya extract were measured in the study. Basically, the rheological analysis is to identify the viscosity of the crude extract. So this is the video of the purifications of amylase enzyme by 2 stages of polymerase ultrafiltration. So the gas tank is used to supply the pressure into the cell unit in order to filtrate the feed extract to pass through the membrane, and the weight of the coming out extract called as pyramid was recorded by weighing balance. So next is the evaluations of flux behavior during ultrafiltration process. At UF stage 1, as shown in figure 4.12, the pyramid flux value decreased with the increment of the pyramid recovery, and the final pyramid recovery obtained is around 80%. While at UF stage 2, as shown in figure 4.13, the pyramid flux decreased gradually with the operating time by increasing the volume reduction factor due to the falling phenomenon. So the evaluations of falling formation during ultrafiltration process. So at UF stage 1, the model 1 represents the best model for pitaya pill extract compared to the other models. While at UF stage 2, model 2 represents the best model for the pitaya pill extract. And the cake formations on the membrane surface during the pitaya pill extract filtration is expected since the extract contains many natural micromolecules including pectin, as the pectin can cause falling during UF process by forming high molecular weight aggregates that would hinder the membrane process since the pectin has a molecular weight of 100 kDa. So the evaluations of dragon pill extract properties. From the in this study, we found that there is no significant changes noticed on the pH values in the feed, pyramid, and retentive of the extract. But there is slight decrease in total soluble solid in the pyramid when compared to the feed. At UF stage 1, the protein content, enzyme, and specific activity of Pitaya pill extract significantly higher in the retentive, but there is no significant changes observed in the pyramid as compared to the feed. However, in UF stage 2, there is some reduction of protein and enzyme happen in the pyramid stream, and about 78.8% of enzyme recovery was noted in the pyramid compared to the feed at UF stage 1 process. At UF stage 2, an increment of enzyme specific activity by 2.1-fold in the retentive was observed, and the pretty fold found obtained in the study exceeds the targeted purification requirement, since the extract need to be purified to 2 to 4-fold necessary for commercialization purpose. In conclusion, this finding indicate that the polymerase ultrafiltration membrane process is a good purification method in order to extract the amylase enzyme from Pitaya pill rather than dispose this pill as a waste product. So that's all from me. Thank you.